like going into your second year at UCF. Are you feeling more comfortable now? I mean, now that you have a year of experience under your belt?
Yeah, I'm feeling way more comfortable, to be honest. Just the overall feel for the game. Like, I just feel like I learned so much my freshman year that it's helping me in a big way, just making me, review plays faster, just play faster overall.
Braeden, you're one of a large growing group of local guys to play in that secondary. What is it about the pipeline from Orlando to UCF to help maybe get some of those young talented players here to play in this group?
Orlando, we just have dogs, and I feel like we just shown it. Like, just Nakai, twins, me, and even Chase, like dogs here. And I just feel like us being a role model for these younger guys to show these people that you can come to UCF and ball and just be, collective group and just be all from the same hometown.
I was talking to Braeden on Thursday, and he said you DBs are competing a lot to try to get more turnovers and do all that. A, how much hype is that actually around getting turnovers? How big a deal is that to help you guys get better? And B, let's just say, how much do you enjoy? How fun is it to play in a room like that?
Bro, it's fun because, like, especially Coach Roof, like, he's an aggressive D coordinator, so it's forcing the quarterback to get the ball out faster and hurry up, and make just bad decisions. And so I feel like that's what we've been doing, and a lot of the DBs have just been reading the stuff and making plays and get the offense the ball back, score points. It's gonna help us win the game.
I know you prided yourself on being a hard hitter. What was it like to be able to hit people today?
Good. Like, I haven't hit anybody since the last bowl game, so it was just good. Just feel that again. It's the first scrimmage, but I feel like tackling's gonna keep on getting better as we do it more.
Great. Brag on some of your teammates a little bit today in scrimmage. Who had a good day? Maybe there were some turnovers for us and some guys make some plays. Like, who had a good day out there?
CP, Christian Peterson, young guy. He's gonna be good. He had a good day. I can tell, like, once he gets the system and stuff, he's gonna be a great player. Same with Jason too. Like, the young guys, they're all gonna be good.
You mentioned about hitting people and feeling good together, but how important is it to get out there early on, learn some more plays, learn the offensive schemes and everything? Just how is that as a DB?
It's good because, like I said, like, just getting a feel for the game, you can see, you can learn certain concepts from certain splits and stuff like that. So just being able to do that early on is just gonna help on come season.
Let's keep building on that thing where you mentioned you were excited to hit people for the first time in a while here today. Obviously, a big focus in the offseason, getting better at stopping the run. Do you feel like this defense, you and the front end, the DBs are obviously included, are starting to see whatever it is the coach is installing to do that?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, Coach Roof is aggressive. So, we're going to be a lot of bear this year too. So all that's going to help stop the run and be more aggressive. It's just going to stop the run,
I know talking to some of the other DBs, they talked about one of the things that stood out so far this spring is disguising some of the coverages you guys are doing, something you guys maybe didn't do as much last year. How has that kind of helped you guys as you're preparing this spring to maybe give different looks to teams so that you can maybe get some of those turnovers?
It's helped a lot. Like, I can already tell so far because I can tell we're creating confusion in the quarterback. And like I said, that's going to create turnovers.
Braeden, is that nickel spot, is that kind of where you're focusing on right now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, like who are you competing with for that spot?
Ladarius Tennessee. He's a good player too.
Yeah, so it's an experienced guy. What are you learning from a guy like that?
And he's a physical player too. That's one thing about 10. And it's another guy who's older too. Like I said, I got 1 year under my belt, but a guy who's been in the game for a minute, he's still giving me some pointers too.
Do you think that when you've got other kids in high school making their way up, maybe thinking about coming here, how much is that that's the message you're trying to relay to them? It's like, hey man, you guys can come here and be a part of something big.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, that's probably the biggest thing, just showing these kids or young men that you can come to UCF being from Orlando, and that's what we're doing, and we're showing them right now.
Coach Reed, when you new coach, what has he brought to the room? And I know Coach Addy obviously is still a big part of it, but what do those two maybe have brought to the room this year?
Coach Reed, he's a young coach. He brings a different type of swagger, and I can see it in the corners. They're playing with a different type of swag, and he's a great coach too. He still gives me pointers too, because in the nickel he's kind of like a corner, and stuff like that. So Coach Reed, he's a great coach.
Did you play nickel before, or was nickel position you prefer to play, or what's kind of your favorite spot to be?
Nickel for sure. It's the money. It's a playmaker position. That's why I love it.
What stood out about playing in that nickel spot?
What stood out for sure is, well, I would say I had to learn more, especially last year, because just seeing the different type of splits and stuff because it's different in the slot. And so at corner in high school is way different. But being at nickel, I learned so much, and it's just helped me play faster, more, make more plays.
Thanks for that perspective.
Hey, Braeden, how you doing?
Yeah, how you doing?
So you might have heard me ask Malachi before. He was across the offensive line. How do you think the offensive line did? You were across from the receivers. How do you think they did in the scrimmage today?
I think defense won today.
What's that?
I think defense won today.
You think
but
defense won?
But I think like the receiver Baker, he had a great spring so far. Just speed overall. He's a fast guy, and he's giving me some competition in the slot too. But no, I think receiver's gonna be good for sure this year.
Now, obviously, you're a guy going from year 1 to year 2, making your mark as it was. I think this gives you a kind of good perspective to answer this question. In that, like UCF has a year in the Big 12. Do you feel like they're more confident going into the season with that under the belt?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like the second year, the first year we had to get our fit our shoes in the Big 12, But I feel like this year, we've seen what it's like. We know what it's like. We know the physicality. We know all that stuff. So I think this year is going to be way better for sure.